Matthew Gardner, Signature's Associate Artistic Director.
And I'm Signature's Managing Director, Maggie Boland.
Today on The Signature Show, we are excited to announce Signature Features, the centerpiece of our 2021 on-demand season.
This season will be a totally different experience for our audiences as we find new and exciting ways to bring stories and music to you during a time when having live performances isn't a possibility.
Signature season will include 5 plays and musicals created exclusively for film with all the elements of Signature productions that you've come to love: costumes, lighting, orchestras, and brilliant talent.
You will be able to enjoy these productions in the coming months from the comfort of your own home. Now, every seat is in the front row. Signature has selected Marquee TV, home to streaming content for some of the world's best arts organizations, as our global streaming partner. Just like Netflix or Hulu, you'll be able to watch Signature's productions from any web-enabled TV or device, including Apple TV, Roku, Chromecast, and more. And you can watch from anywhere in the world.
A little later, we'll tell you how to make sure you don't miss a single show. But first, here's a look at the 5 shows that are part of the Signature Feature season. We begin this exciting season with Signature's signature, Sondheim. Simply Sondheim is a unique theatrical concert that was created for Signature with special permission from the composer himself. We originally produced the concert in 2015 with a cast of 6. We've brought it back with a cast of 12, a lush 16-piece orchestra performing over 30 songs from the composer's canon, with new orchestrations by Jonathan Tunick. The production features incredible DC artists like Bobby Smith, Tracy Lynn Oliveira, and Awa Salseka, alongside Tony nominees Norm Lewis and Emily Skinner, How to Get Away with Murder's Conrad Ricamora, and Saleha Pfeiffer, who most recently wowed Signature audiences in Gun and Powder. This special production was filmed in the Max Theater at Signature only a month ago and will be available for streaming for 8 weeks only in early 2021. Here is a special sneak peek of the production, featuring Emily Skinner and Saleha Pfeiffer.
I'll die day after day after day after day after day after day after day till the days go by. All afternoon doing every little chore. The thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. Day goes by, dim the lights, and think about 10 sleepless nights to think about you. I want you so. It's like I'm losing my mind. Does no one know? It's like I'm losing my mind. You said you love me. Or were you just being kind? Not a day goes by. Or am I losing my? I'll die day after day after day after day after day till the days go by.
Next up will be The Jam, Only Child. Written by and starring this season's Tony Award nominee Daniel J. Watts and directed by Liliana Blaine Cruz. This special piece of theater is bursting with lyricism, dynamic tap dancing, and heart. From being the only child in a single-family home to becoming the man he is today, Daniel shares his powerful story of metamorphosis. We recently finished filming this project in the Max Theater. Here is a special sneak peek.
This is the Yeah! What's up, y'all? Come on, snap with me. This is the yeah! It's a play on words, something I cooked up, spoken word preserves. It's for everybody, a little bit for him, a little bit for her, and them. Live entertainment can't hit reverse. No, I'm nice low-key with the poetry, but I can still switch it up in this spirited verse. But it's jam. Yeah! It's how I spread myself. It's how I spread my story. It's how I spread my wealth. No, not for no glory. I'm doing this for my health. Hey, come and get some of this food for thought, and usually might get something else. This is the jam. This is the best in the game. This is a little bit less of the same. A little more is in store, and the course is a little less stress on your brain. This is gonna liven the spirit, bring peace to the mind, and lessen the pain. I'm saying I'm sure of it. This is the purest, the cure is the jam. Inject this in your vein. Inspired by my great grandmother in the kitchen with spoon licking, fixing a little something sweet for the kid. Put it in a jar with a lid. I'm celebrating my heritage. Carolina raised, New York made. We go to LA to get paid. Stay in a red eye, aim like a dead eye. Maybe I'm a Jedi. Hey, this is the jam. Yeah.
Next up, Signature is transforming our space into the Never Get nightclub for the performance of a lifetime. It's 1965, and the Never Get is an illegal gay bar in Greenwich Village that every midnight features a special performance by singer Trevor Copeland and songwriter Arthur Brightman. Not only do they make music together, but Trevor and Arthur have what seems to be the perfect New York romance. That is until pressures from a world on the cusp of change creep up on them and expose an ache for what they could never have. Mark Sonnenblick's hit off-Broadway musical asks the question, if life is just a rehearsal for your memory, what moment would you want to relive? It's funny, it's smart, it's wistful, and it has a score that is reminiscent of the great American songbook. The New York Times called it a treasure of a show, lushly romantic, utterly transporting, an intimate, aching chamber musical about heartbreak and bliss. Here's a clip of the show's star Sam Boland singing the opening number from the musical, Mercy of Love.
Tonight's story is one of impossible love. The kind of love that's irrational, or unrequited, or already married. The kind of love you try to kick away only to get more tangled than ever. Well, I'm more tangled than ever, but I also believe very deeply that love is a gift. That love is precious. And if you're lucky enough to feel it, for God's sake, don't crush it. No, friends, embrace it. No matter how impossible it may seem. One day I'll get what I give. I'm gonna live at the mercy of love. Now I'm resigned to love. That's the way it should be. Live in the impulse of love. The madness of love. Live at the mercy of love. That's what sets you free.
As part of this film season, we are excited to present Detroit 67 by MacArthur Genius Grant recipient Dominique Morisseau. In this thought-provoking play, Motown has hit its groove, and the Poindexter siblings, Shell and Lank, make ends meet by hosting parties in their basement with the sounds of the Temptations and Gladys Knight filling the air. When Lank brings home a mysterious white woman, the family's simmering disagreements explode as the streets of Detroit erupt in riots. As the New York Times wrote about Dominique Morisseau, You can hear echoes of August Wilson in her work, of Lorraine Hansberry, of Tennessee Williams, of Anton Chekhov, but also a voice, seductive, poetic, comic, tough, that is unmistakably her own. We can't wait to produce our first production of a play by this important playwright.
Finally this season, signature favorite Jared Grimes will direct and choreograph the musical review After Midnight. After Midnight features the music of Duke Ellington, Jimmy McHugh, Dorothy Fields, and Harold Arlen, all wrapped in the poetry of Langston Hughes. Featuring a big band led by Mark G. Meadows and with a powerhouse cast starring Nova Y. Payton, this non-stop review showcases the glamour and syncopation of the jazz age in Harlem. As the New York Times said, the music gleams, shimmers, dances, and sings with an eloquence that enthralls. You'll be in seventh heaven at After Midnight. Streaming for After Midnight is provided by Broadway On Demand. Here to give you a special taste from home are Nova Y. Payton and Mark G. Meadows performing On the Sunny Side of the Street.
Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can you hear the pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. But I'm not afraid, 'cause this rover has crossed over. And if I never ever have a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Hey. I used to walk in the shade with these blues on parade. But I'm not afraid, 'cause this rover has crossed over. And if I never have a cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. On the sunny side of the street.
As you can see, we have an exciting season in store for you, and you never have to leave your couch to enjoy it.
With these 5 dynamic shows, we want to conjure the magic and joy of Signature's productions right there in your home. And we hope you'll dim the lights, sink into your couch, and imagine all of us together in the Max Theater as you enjoy each of these productions from home.
We will release these film productions between now and this coming summer, and you can guarantee that you won't miss any by subscribing to all 5 today. Only one subscription is needed per household, and you can watch on your own schedule from the safety of your own home.
If you subscribe, you'll also be invited to exclusive show dialogues with the casts and creative teams and get other benefits like behind-the-scenes content, early access to view these 5 filmed productions, and more.
We also continue to develop and commission new plays and musicals that we're excited to premiere once we can reopen our doors. Be on the lookout soon for an announcement about everything that we're dreaming up and how you can get an inside look at the development process of some of these exciting new projects.
Signature is also continuing our robust commitment to education programs this season, including creating a film for this year's Signature in the Schools production. This new work, titled Here's the Deal, explores Roosevelt's New Deal in Depression-era America and examines its contemporary relevance. Written by award-winning playwright Colleen Sinnett Jennings and directed by Signature's own David Zobel, this all-student production features high schoolers from all over Northern Virginia on both sides of the camera. We're proud to be working with more students and more schools than ever before, and we look forward to showcasing their incredible work in this filmed production later this season.
And don't forget that our first film project, Signature Vinyl, is available for streaming now, featuring hit songs from the golden age of the turntable and 19 of Signature's favorite artists. This cinematic concert is not to be missed. We are so thrilled to share this season with you, and still there will be much more to announce in the coming months.
Thanks for watching this special episode of The Signature Show. We can't wait to bring more Signature programming to your homes very soon.